This is a public service. Good afternoon, everyone. Foshin here. I wanted to just take a couple minutes and give you guys some updates on a couple things going on. I want to give you an update on upcoming court date for the charges that I received while at Social Security. And I wanted to give a real big update on, I was at FEMA last Wednesday. What most of you don't know is that I returned on Thursday. And I'll get into that. At the end. But I want to start by asking for some help. You guys know, or those of you who follow the channel and watch most of my videos know that I'm friends with constitutional attorney Catherine Henry, and that I, whatever little assistance I can give her, I try to. We need to support. It's so critical that we support the people that are out here fighting for our liberty. And it's not, it's rare. I think it's rare to find fighters. It is so rare to find fighters. So when you find them, we need to help them. We need to encourage them, and that's really it. So those of you who know what Catherine's been going through, she's been going through tyranny from the city of Ormond Beach. And I could rehash it, but it's probably a little easier if I just let Catherine explain it. So here we go.
Hello, I'm constitutional attorney Catherine Henry, and I'm asking you to help us save our family home from the unlawful destruction by the city of Ormond Beach. We moved here in 2021 and live here with our daughter Emma and son Alex. I've been fighting for justice my entire career, but since 2020, I have completely devoted and donated all of my time and resources to fighting against government tyranny. But on April 10th, the city of Ormond Beach is coming to remove and destroy our backyard privacy fence, front driveway pavers, and 2 backyard storage containers. Now keep in mind, our backyard privacy fence, front driveway pavers, and 2 backyard storage containers are completely on our own property and cause no harm to others or their right to use their own property. But in September, the city of Ormond Beach told us we had to remove our fence, pavers, and storage containers, the next month sending us a written notice of violation. I responded by serving them with a cease and desist letter and a notice of proposed litigation under Florida State Statute 70.45 and other laws. But by January, the city had failed to respond in writing as they're required to under that law, instead serving us with a notice of a violation hearing. I filed a response to that, raising the illegality of the city's actions, but the special magistrate disregarded all the laws protecting our property and issued an unlawful order. So, on April 10th, the city is coming to remove and destroy our backyard privacy fence, front driveway pavers, and 2 backyard storage containers. They also claim immunity from all the damage they will cause in doing this, and will bill us for the labor of this work by putting a lien on our house. But appeal funds are needed. Transcript fees, court filing fees, record request fees, service fees, and other out-of-pocket costs will total well over $5,000. But this will include not only an appeal of this illegal order, but a lawsuit against the city and the individual city officials responsible for this illegal action. I'm asking you to help me to stop what's happening to my family, but also all other families in the city of Ormond Beach and beyond. Just take a look at this example map showing all the other similar code supposed violations within just a quarter mile of our house. Now, this includes a free pass for Ormond Beach Police Department officers, Volusia County Sheriff's deputies, city employees, county council and county commission members, state law enforcement officers, official city properties, and even the city attorney's own office. So, please help us by donating to this so we can fight for our freedom, but also so I can continue fighting for all of our freedoms.
All right, so I put a link in the description for that fundraiser. Please, you know, $1. You know, if this got 10,000 views and everybody just gave $1, that would fund her whole appeal process. And guys, we desperately need fighters. We desperately need people that will take it to these tyrants that are trying to steal the whatever liberty we are trying to grasp and hold on to, they're trying to stomp down on. So please consider helping Catherine. She's a great woman, and we need, I'm belaboring the point, but we desperately need to support our freedom fighters. Update on court. I finally received court dates. So April 18th, I will be going in front of the judge. I'm not sure exactly what that process looks like, but I'll find out a little more when I sit down again with my attorney, and we kind of discuss our plan of action. I'm optimistic. I know that the trolls are always in my comments asking me how my charges are doing, and my charges are doing really good. They're doing great. So, you know, you guys don't need to worry, trolls. My charges are doing great, and we're gonna start the process of fighting for our liberty on that beginning on April 18th. So I'm very optimistic. That's it. I'm very optimistic about it. So if you're, I'll probably do another update closer to the court date. But if you're in the Central Florida area and you want to come out and support me, April 18th at 9:30. My last update is really the whole reason why I'm doing this video. I woke up this morning. It is Saturday, March 25th. I woke up this morning and I looked at my email, and there was something very, very, very disturbing there. And I'll kind of set the stage a little bit. So most of you have viewed the video from my visit to FEMA. That was on Wednesday of last week. You guys saw what happened there. It was disgusting. It was disgusting behavior from the officials at FEMA. They're tyrants. I mean, I don't. There's not a better word for it. They're tyrant cowards. Cowards. You know, who is ashamed to give their name? Who's ashamed to give their name? They're all wearing name badges. You know, it's FEMA's policy that those name badges, they're for identification purposes. So anyway, I'm starting to go off on a tangent and not address why I actually wanted to do the video. So what most of you don't know is that I returned to FEMA on Thursday, and I returned without a video camera, because that was the whole reason that they were kicking me out of the office, right? Is because I had a video camera and I was recording, and they thought that that was against their policy and against the law. So I returned on Thursday without a video camera to get names of the people that treated me like garbage, so I could make the proper complaint. I'll put the complaint portal in the comments for FEMA. It's misconduct, FEMA misconduct. They've got a department for it. So I actually called them. I called FEMA misconduct on Thursday morning and explained the situation, and the security, the person at misconduct told me that I needed the names. So I returned on Thursday for the names, and I was treated, I would venture to say I was treated worse. I was treated worse on Thursday than I was on Wednesday, with two exceptions. One is there was a different security guard there. There was a security guard named Wayne. Wayne is an ex-police officer from New Jersey. And the other exception was the Daytona Police Department. They showed up again, 3 officers, 2 officers and 1 sergeant. And while they were not interested in securing my rights, they were at least not actively trying to suppress or deny me of my rights. And you know, I'll take whatever progress I can on that. You know what I mean? So I applaud the way that all of the officers were on Thursday. I'm pulling body cam from that incident, so hopefully when I have that body camera, I'll upload the audio from the entire visit, because I did record the audio from the entire visit. But the problem comes in right here. So Wayne, the security guard, he knows how to read, and he was willing to listen. So when I went in there on Thursday, I did the same thing that I attempted to do on Wednesday, which was point out the rules, point out the law. CFR 102-74.420, photographs for news purposes. Subsection C, photographs may be taken in lobbies, corridors, whatever, for news purposes. So I pointed that out to Wayne, and he said, yes, I see what you're saying. You're right. And, you know, the management at FEMA, the employees at FEMA, they were tweaking just as bad as they were on Wednesday, probably worse, because I didn't have the video camera, so they were probably emboldened with their poor behavior, or emboldened at least that it wouldn't be exposed. Well, it's going to be exposed. I'm not going to let it go. You picked the wrong one, FEMA. You picked the wrong one. So Wayne, he tried to have a rational discussion with the management there at FEMA, explaining to them that what I was doing was not against the law, and that even if FEMA had a policy, I'm not required to follow it, because I don't work for FEMA. FEMA makes policies for its people. Its people. Not for me. I don't work for FEMA. So, let's fast forward. I get an email this morning telling me that yesterday, Friday, Wayne was terminated. Wayne was fired for sticking up for my rights. Wayne was fired for standing up and securing my rights, or at least trying to. He swore an oath to the Constitution. Wayne swore an oath to the Constitution, and his oath didn't expire. It didn't expire. The behavior from FEMA management is totally disgusting. It's vile and disgusting. And we need to see change from FEMA, from that office specifically. It's disgusting the way they treated us. It's even more disgusting how they treated somebody that was standing up for our constitutional rights. It's a fucking joke. So I'm gonna, in the coming days, I'm going to find out how I can help, how we can help Wayne, and how we can set these tyrants at FEMA straight, because their behavior is abhorrent, and I'm certainly not willing to accept it. I'm not willing to accept it, and that's the bottom line. So I'm sorry to make this a long video, but I thought it was important that you guys know that I went back there, and that when I went back there, there was somebody willing to stand up and protect my rights. And what did the government do? They fired that man. They fired that man for honoring his oath to the Constitution. It's disgusting. We're out here today to ensure our constitutional rights are respected by those that swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. This is a public service.